What if I told you the most powerful computers ever are starving? Right now, there are warehouses the size of football pitches filled with thousands of the most advanced GPUs humanity has ever made. GPUs that can do trillions of calculations every single second. Why? Because of artificial intelligence. These companies aren't doing this to help you. They want money, power, and a competitive edge. But how did all of this start? On the 23rd of June 1912, a little boy was born. He was named Alan Matheson Turing. He graduated from King's College and in 1938 earned a doctorate degree from the Princeton University. In 1950, he had a question: can machines think? He published that question in a paper titled Computing Machinery and Intelligence. In it, he proposed a simple test: put a human and a machine in separate rooms. Have a judge hold a conversation with both through text alone. If the judge couldn't tell which was the machine, was that not, by any reasonable definition, thinking? Nobody could answer it. And that was exactly the point. A workshop at Dartmouth College is where the term artificial intelligence was officially made. The 80 rolls around. Researchers start borrowing from biology. Instead of rigid rules, what if you built something kind of inspired by the brain? Layers of connected nodes that learn from examples. The idea was exciting, but the computers of the era were nowhere near powerful enough to make it work properly. 2012 was the moment everything changed. A team led by Geoffrey Hinton entered an image recognition competition and absolutely destroyed every other competitor using a deep neural network. The foundation of modern AI had arrived. Then 2022 comes, the pandemic at its peak. OpenAI released ChatGPT. It hit 1 million users in 5 days, 100 million in 2 months. No consumer product in history had ever grown that fast. Because of that comes Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, and so many more. What do these companies get in return for making AIs? Surely they don't do it for the betterment of others. First reason is money. AI is becoming infrastructure. The same way every company needed a website in 2005 and a mobile app in 2012, every company now needs AI in their product. So if you're the one selling AI through subscriptions, API access, or cloud compute, you're sitting on a gold mine. Second reason is cloud dominance. Amazon, Google, and Microsoft don't just make AI, they run the computers that run AI. Every startup building an AI product is paying AWS, Google Cloud, Azure by the hour to use their GPUs. That money flows straight to the cloud giants. So even if their own AI products fail, they win just by hosting everyone else's. Third reason is data. The more people use your AI, the more conversations, behaviors, and feedback you collect. That data makes your next model smarter, which attracts more users, which generates more data. It's a flywheel that's very hard for a late competitor to break into. So then why have RAM and GPU prices shot up? Imagine a chef who can cook a 5-star meal in 10 seconds. But his assistant takes 3 minutes just to hand him the ingredient. The chef isn't your problem, the kitchen is. The chef's your GPU and the assistant is your RAM. Now here's where it gets wild. A single large AI model, the kind powering chatbots, image generators, self-driving cars, can have 70 billion parameters. Each one needs to be loaded into memory before the AI can even begin thinking. That's around 140 gigabytes of data, just sitting there needing to move at insane speeds. More RAM equals more data moving. Why can't they use DDR3 or DDR4 RAM? Remember the chef and the assistant example? Now imagine that the assistant can give large amounts of ingredients to the chef. But he's slow. He takes lots of time going from the refrigerator or sync to the chef. That's DDR3 and DDR4 RAM. DDR5 RAM makes the assistant faster, but that still doesn't cut it for the larger AI models. So data centers don't just buy one GPU anymore. They buy thousands. They connect them with hundreds of terabytes of shared RAM just so the model can fit. That is why RAM and GPU prices have shot up. That's all for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome content like this.